Defense. You know, we make sure we had to be more physical. Also, the fans were with us, but had to be more physical and turns everything to offensive points, and that's what we did. And I'm really happy we woke up in the third quarter, especially the first minute when they have like 4 points on the big man marker make, and that was actually we slowed down a little bit. But when we found a rhythm, we changed the balance.
Talking about you, you suffered a small ankle injury. What happened? How do you feel right now, and how do you think it's serious can be later on?
I'm just, I don't know. I know it's gonna be good. I know my body, but obviously I was trying to forget about the pain that was hurting a lot. You know, limping, and it just handicapped me a lot, especially in those games. But at the end of the day, I don't have no excuses. I was trying to make sure I play defense, and you know, I turned everything to. I also play a good offense for the guys and fund the guys, so everything gonna be good. I'm pretty sure.
It seemed really bad during the replay, but you managed to score 10 points right after in 2-3 minutes. How did you just got up and played through that?
Man, I've been through a lot of stuff in my whole life, so those type of pain is just I'm getting used to it. You know, sometimes when you hurt, but you still want to play when you're young, that's how it is. So I just was like, okay, I just got to take up the pain away and keep my ankle hot. So that was the most important thing, and that's what I did. But sometimes it bothered me a lot. But you know, when you want to win, you just gonna give everything for the team.
It seemed like you've been limping a little bit after the game, right?
Yeah. Especially during the game, when I walk, I'm limping, but when I'm running, it's a little bit better. But yeah, it's just, you know, it bothered me a lot, especially on my shots, on everything that I was trying to do.
Is there something you can tell about your roommate near the locker room, and in general, looking at him high flying, just improving consistently throughout the season? Do you see something like, you know, do you have anything to say new about him? And what do you think, is he one of the best, like, you know, power forwards in the EuroLeague, even though he's still young?
Yeah, it's amazing to have this type of caliber at this young age. You know, I didn't expect him to have a good season like that. I knew he was gonna have a good season, but not like this. And I'm really happy because he's working a lot, he's listening a lot, and he learned from us. And you can tell he's super confident. Never talk, but he just gonna do the job. That's the thing, and we needed him. Especially, I feel like he's not really in shape yet because of his ankle, so he's trying to get back in rhythm. And actually, he did a great job. So I'm really happy.
Your former teammate Andy Obst played one of his worst games of his career in the EuroLeague, and Butkavičius was the main guard against him. What can you tell about his defense tonight?
I've been telling people Arnas is one of the underestimated defensive guard in EuroLeague. He's one of the best guards in EuroLeague. It's really annoying to get guarded by him, and especially when he's out, you got Dovis Gilartis guys coming. So sometimes it's super tough. But I'm really happy because the whole team managed to make the effort. But I'm happy they did the effort because they helped us out actually, and yeah, so that's a good thing.
You spent the whole year with Andy. Did you have any advices to your teammates about his play?
I mean, they knew already. So at the end of the day, we knew how he was playing. I told him last year, told him this year too also. But right now, I feel like everything that was on the scouting report was making make sense. So we knew how he played, and we did actually good. So that's a good thing.
Another Žalgiris high flyer, Moses Wright, also had a huge impact tonight. A few offensive rebounds, some dunks, some putbacks. You know, after the last game against Vytas, Thomas Masiulis talked about his perseverance and going forward. What do you see are his things that he improved upon? And obviously, as we talked about Arnas, a really good defender. What do you think about Moses in general as a player and a center in this EuroLeague?
His patience. You know, his patience with the game, understand the game a little bit more, and he's improving a lot, especially as a big man. You know, I'm trying to find him, so for him it's easy to get some. It's easy for you to get some alley to get all the passes, but now you cannot give me a seal and go to the screen, Not for me. So for other than that, it's actually good. Like I said, he's one of the top big men, and high flyer, can defend, grab rebounds, and super annoying. So, to have him, it really helps me a lot because I can finish to the basket, or if someone jump, I just can pass it. So that's a good thing. And like I said, he's learning a lot and he's getting better each day.
Man, the distance lever obviously has a lot of impact that doesn't show up in numbers, right? But tonight especially, he jumped like a diver on the court and got some really crucial rebounds in the third quarter, fourth quarter. But what is what is the feeling having him on a team? And is it perfect match with Arnas?
Man, it looks like sometimes when you see Justin, he reminds you of this probably. The way he going around, jumping, taking all the rebounds, fighting and all that. He fighting so much that sometimes there's no foul. The other teams had to flop most, and he get a foul. But having him is always good. You need to have a guard player that actually play 100% and play super tough because it's just gonna make the team better and the team all gonna follow him. And he's actually really good. Defensively is good, but offensively he's annoying too because of his 3 points and the way he space out the floor. So, it's actually good to have this type of player that can do both on both hands. And yeah, that's Dustin. He gonna fight every single time, just like in practice when me and him be talking trash. It's annoying to play against him, to be honest.
Obviously, EuroLeague regular season is going to an end. Nobody likes to talk about the ratings, But how hungry are you to finish the season on a really high positive note that can, end up in maybe play-in or playoffs,
Keep on winning, get the win step by step. I feel like the next time it's gonna be in Fenner, and I remember the last time we won away, so we need to have at least one game away. But mostly we got all the games at home, so everything is important. All the games matter. We just got to grab the most wins because all the teams behind us or in front of us gonna win or lose. So we just got to have a positive standings, positive. Results will be in the top 6, playing.
Some more about this game.
Thank you.
Bayern came without the usual coach. Did it feel like they had some new or different ideas from what you prepared for?
Who, Bayern?
Yeah.
Actually, yes and no. I don't think so. It's still a running team, but I feel like they play more half court. They play a little bit half court compared to the other coach. The other coach was really like a run and gun. So this time was actually different, and they're actually super good on the fast break, but also on the half court.
Also kind of a random question, but does the crowd feel different on a Friday evening than on a random Tuesday?
For sure. I felt it. I felt it a little bit. I feel like the game was kind of weird also on that side. We couldn't find a rhythm. We couldn't hit shots, especially on my side and all the guys. So even us was a little bit, I would say, trying to change the balance. But I feel like in the third quarter, the fans woke up. All of us woke up, and we managed to get the win. But for sure, when you play against Madrid and you play against Bayern, the fans feel like we gonna win. But sometimes I feel like Bayern is really like a bad matchup for us. Athletic, offensive rebound, jumping everywhere, physical. So sometimes we struggle with this type of team, and I feel like we did good.
Thank you.